Tonight at 11 o'clock, the latest in a string of aviation tragedies. Really a miracle in Toronto today. Officials there say somehow no one was killed when a Delta flight from Minneapolis crash landed in Toronto this afternoon. Thanks for joining us tonight on ABC6 News at 11. I'm Tiffany Murphy. ABC6 News reporter Ryan Medeiros joins us live in the newsroom with the latest on the investigation. Ryan?
Well, Tiffany, 80 people were on board the Delta flight that crashed at Pearson Airport this afternoon. Of the 76 passengers and 4 crew members, just 17 were hurt and no one was killed.
We just landed. Our plane crashed.
Stunning video captured by John Nelson Monday afternoon after his Delta flight crash landed in Toronto.
When we hit, it was just a super hard, like I hit the ground and the plane went sideways.
All traffic from Pearson Airport halted after the crash around 2:30. Radio transmission capturing the hectic calls shutting down runways.
It's not happening now. We have a huge emergency on 23. You're not coming out. Yeah, we've got it. The aircraft's upside down and burning.
Witnesses capturing video of the plane resting on its roof after the crash.
Everything, drop it. Come on.
Nelson says it was a race to get off the plane.
And everybody was just like, get out, get out, get out. We could smell like jet fuel. And then we just crawled out the back of the airplane. The firefighters, the EMTs were there right away.
Holy.
Miraculously, no one was killed. Officials say just 17 of the 80 people on board were hurt.
Airport emergency workers mounted a textbook response, reaching the site within minutes and quickly evacuating the passengers.
The investigation is in its early stages, but Nelson believes weather may have been a factor.
I did notice that the winds were super gusty. The snow had kind of blown over the runways.
Nevertheless, he says he's just happy to be alive.
It's amazing that we're still here.
Traffic resumed at Pearson Airport around 5 this evening. Officials say the runways near the crash site will remain closed for at least a few days for the investigation. In the newsroom, I'm Ryan Medeiros, ABC6 News.
Thanks, Ryan. Stunning video there. And as you heard, one of the survivors mentioned, and the video showed that weather may have been a concern. Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Bill Guile joins us live right now in the Weather Center with a closer look at conditions in Toronto this afternoon at the time of that crash, and then locally here on our forecast. Bill?
All right, yeah, so there were some snow showers that were going across the Toronto airport earlier in the morning, but by the time the incident occurred, those snow showers had lifted on by. And as we zoom in on Toronto itself, it was basically just a cloudy sky at the present time, around 2:15 in the afternoon. But those winds were the main factor, obviously, and they probably had a very significant role. And the winds were gusting, as you can see on this map, denoted by the colors here. As you get into the reds, you're up to around 40 miles per hour, and the purples showing 50 miles per hour. So we do know that there were certainly wind gusts around 40, 44 miles per hour at the time of the incident. And you know what that's like when you're driving. In fact, we were probably all experiencing that today. If you're out on the highways, all of a sudden you get that sudden gust of wind and it grabs your car. Well, that same sort of phenomenon can have it on an airplane as well. As it's descending and making its landing approach, you get that sudden gust of wind, and it can affect how the landing conditions will be for the aircraft. Of course, there's still a lot more information that'll have to come in over the course of the next few days.